Yo, top of the top, top of the top. What is good? This is Getting in the Green with Perfect Strangers. I am your host with the most, just Duro. Got my hostess with the most. This right here. I got it right, Corey. I got it right on the first try. The green hoodie legend himself. Corey, what's good, baby?
Not much, man. It was a big day yesterday, but we survived, and now we got a little one today. So
Yeah, I thought we got your audio fixed, but it might be something on my end. I think we might be something. Large day yesterday, man. Association was kind of crazy. It was kind of crazy. Oh, we got Lil Man with us
little
early.
man in today.
Yeah, for the whole show. Okay, I'm with it. Maybe he can make some picks with us. He'll make some picks with us today, man. It's all good. It is all good. Big slate yesterday, man. Small slate today, right? It's Thursday. On a Thursday, we going up. Not on a Tuesday, but on a Thursday. It's all good. It is all good. Bad slate day for me. Good slate day for you. That's usually how it goes, man. That's usually kind of how it goes. I'll have a bad day. You have a good day. I'll have a good day. You'll have a good day. So here we are.
I mean, those days though, man. Some close games. A lot of games finished within a point of the spread. Bunch of us didn't end up covering, but
it is what it is. Just
played.
Yeah, just depending on where you got the number, you won or you lost. It's just how it goes. All right, man. So how we do it, like we always do it, about last night. All right, man. Last night's slate pretty different, but we did do well as far as where we looked at some angles. And actually, Corey, where we were kind of leaning, right? Some of the games that we were leaning and thinking about, like, yo, didn't matter. Didn't matter. First game on the slate, Dallas at Cleveland. That game was short. We kind of stayed off it, didn't know what was going on with Luka and some other players. Mobley and Markkanen was out, or not Markkanen, Mobley and Jared Allen was out. Still took the Dallas side. They win 120 to 112. Denver. Automatic first half bet on Denver. They were good. Denver against Indy. They go in at Indy. High scoring game, 125 to 118. Orlando. Orlando loses. What else is new, though? What else is new? I mean, it's Orlando, bro. 110 to 127 to Washington off their back-to-back. Miami. I was on Boston, man. That was the game I took early, right? Like on this show here. What did you think about that game?
Boston just didn't their shots, man. I will say though, I think I might have downplayed losing Robert Williams. Their defense isn't the same at the rim. Bam had a bunch of offensive rebounds that ended up staying that game. So Boston might be, not as dominant as they were. They're still good. They're still going to be a force. Losing Robert Williams is a big piece. So we'll see. One of those games, man. I was Boston too, and Miami just, didn't get it done. So
yeah, I don't think I saw it. I should have saw the board a little clearer there, but Williams, man, is a huge piece. He's a huge piece on this team. He's a huge piece. Give me 1 second. The engineer is like, it's definitely us. Oh. Okay. So we thought it was us with the audio, but it's you, Corey.
Okay.
It's you, brother.
Well, shit.
Engineer's like, it's you. It's you. It's not us. We'll get it fixed.
You don't have to come over here.
Yeah, you have to have the engineer come by the spot. All right, man. Well, let's get back on track here. So yeah, the Miami game was definitely something to behold. Robert Williams, huge piece there. And so now I know to look at the board a little clearer. First quarter was Boston's move. After that, it was like, nope, Miami did show up. They did show up. Next game on the slate, Charlotte at the Knicks. Charlotte beats the Knicks. We talked about this, how people like to play at the Garden, but it's the Knicks. The Knicks get beat up at home. I swear, man, it seems like more than any other team in the league. I mean, obviously not, but I mean, people just like smacking the Knicks at the Garden. They lose to Charlotte 125-114. What do we say about Minnesota and Toronto? Minnesota goes into Toronto, lays an egg. They lose to Toronto bad, 125-102. Right? That total closed at 228.5. It's just it never ceases to amazes me how close these totals get to the line. I was 227, bro. You were sweating bullets if you took the under in that game. Under and over. Right? You're sweating bullets. But yeah, they go and beat Minnesota. Minnesota, one of the higher scoring teams, not so much yesterday. Not so much. Sacramento beats Houston by 3. So I'm telling you, it's one of those games. 121-118. I wasn't caring about that damn game. Right? Atlanta goes into OKC. Beats OKC 136-118. That was a high scoring game right there. That was the over. You should have took the over in that game. Right? Took Memphis full game. What in the hell happened with that game? I have no idea. 112-111. That would
Murray, dude, man. You know, and they're fighting for their lives. So, you know, I'm shocked that they actually didn't pull out. They had a shot there to win it. That would have been a big win for them. But they fought, man.
I'm telling you right now. Another podcast I was listening to is like, I don't know. They don't know why the Spurs aren't tanking. The Spurs need to tank, bro. What the hell are they doing?
About to make the playoffs. What you mean tank?
Yeah, just so you can get smacked by either Memphis or Phoenix in the first round. Or I mean, come on. I was just looking at the standings this morning. Yeah. What'd you try to do? You try to have a first round exit, bro? Lose out on that lottery?
Hey, at least they can be known as the team that made sure LeBron didn't make the playoffs. Yeah, all the fans are like, oh, Spurs tanking. No, the Lake be tanking. Lakers need draft picks.
Whatever, man. You know what? At least I wasn't the first one to bring up the Lakers today. I ain't hearing it, man. 112-111, they beat San Antonio. So now the Lakers are back in the play-in. They switched, right? All San Antonio needed to do was win. Next game, Phoenix at Golden State. Weird turn of events at that game, at the very end of the game with Jordan Poole. Remember in the beginning of the year, we were talking about Jordan Poole points? Like if you were playing as props, Corey, early in the year, you were making money. I mean, he's still putting up buckets now. So I don't know if the books can really adjust to Jordan Poole props. But he put up almost a 40-burger yesterday. Right? They lose at home 103-107 to Phoenix. And then the nightcap, the last game of the evening, Nolans at Portland. This was another one to where it was, that line was just inflated, right? Backdoor cover, if you want to call it that. 117-107. What'd you think about that game? I know you was heavy on New Orleans.
Yeah, they got it done. I ended up playing in the actual bet, but you know, they came out getting slow. some guys you've never heard of from Portland hit some shots early, but yeah, they got it done though. No, yeah, I mean one of those games, man. They didn't, Ingram couldn't hit a shot. The guy was ice cold game. Yeah. Portland just one of those teams. They either they stay competitive or they lose by 50 at this point.
Right.
So it's tough to kind of get a read on those kids.
All right. Corey, engineers say it's your spotty cricket internet. So engineer say he's going to come by and check your internet, your interwebs on your audio. Just might have to reset everything. CDH says, is it me or do BI, Brandon Ingram, and CJ not look good playing together?
CJ's got a way of doing it with superstars. So couldn't get it done with Lillard. Obviously they're gonna have a first-round exit here with Ingram. I mean, they're good. They're good basketball players. They're not superstars though, man. And they both need the ball in their hands, so it's a tough match. But, when they do both well, I mean, Ingram's off last night. When they both shoot well, New Orleans has looked good.
Sam coming in, man, with the good morning. Let's get the fucking bag. We all need to start telling Sam. I don't know if you've seen his record right now. This motherfucker is on an absolute heater. Jesus, 20 in a row. 20 in a effing row. So, Sam, whatever you're playing, I'm telling. At this rate, there hasn't been any regression. No, good morning to you, brother. Yeah, let's get this bag. Those were games on last night. Huge slate last night, not so much today. 5 games. Let's get into them. First, did you hear me cut my ass off? As you can see, he's off spring break.
He's back.
He's back. You cracking me up, man. Fucking engineer. That guy. Milwaukee Bucks at Brooklyn, bro. Milwaukee Bucks at Brooklyn. Line is now, check this shit out. Line is now Brooklyn -1.5. This was Brooklyn +2 yesterday, right? +2 yesterday. Total on this game now is 242. 242. Telling you right now, man. Giannis is not playing. He came in probable because of his knee. I don't think he plays, bro. That's why he's seen a swap that early in the morning. I'm sorry. I just don't think he plays. You see a line swap happen like that early, and you see the total go up that much. I don't think he plays, man. I really don't.
You think the total went up? Giannis sitting?
Yeah, no rim protector.
40 points and coming out off the other side, though.
Yeah, but
Giannis is playing.
Probable need. So do you think this is all line movement because of the market and what bettors are doing? Where you go from Milwaukee -2 to Milwaukee +1.5?
Yeah, I think it's line movement.
Wow.
Giannis is playing tonight. It's too big of a good game to sit in.
Okay. I would that's a large line movement. So you're telling me that the market, that bettors have moved this line like 3.5 points on their own without some kind of sudden news that might come out? Okay. All right. If Giannis is playing, I'm still going to be on Milwaukee then. Right? Sam called it, though. Exotic backwood here. You're right about that shit. You're right about it. Like, I'm not rushing to the window on this, but I thought if Giannis is playing, it's a Milwaukee spot. It's at Brooklyn. Kyrie's playing, obviously, now because of the damn New York Yankees. Thank you, Yankees. Thank you. Right? But I don't know, man. I don't know. This is a game to where it's going to be a good game to watch, right?
Mhm.
But as far as betting the game, Corey, I'm definitely not going to get there all the way. But the first thing I thought when I saw this line movement was like, okay, somebody's not playing. Not that the market did this on the adjustments and bets themselves. If I'm looking right now at the sides on this game, yeah, I mean, it's only a 54-46 split, so it's not like it's, one side is being heavily betted, but could be some, I don't know, could be. What do you think here?
Well, I mean, both teams have kind of had their hicks lately. I think Milwaukee gets this one done. Brooklyn's had one of the worst defensive ratings since Kyrie's return. But Milwaukee kind of plays inconsistent. This is going to be a fast-paced game. The over's kind of ridiculous here.
Yeah.
At first, when I first saw this game before the lines came out, I was like, my over might be a look. At 242, man, I can't bet that. I think Milwaukee get done. I think this is playing good ball right now. But big game for both teams. So if Brook came out, KD lit it up and got a W here, I wouldn't be surprised. I'm probably not gonna bet this one. Sit back and watch though.
Yeah. I mean, the only way I could look probably is at a first half team total or something like that. Maybe it gets out of hand because these teams do score. I just don't know, man. This game is weird, but I'm off of it for now. Next game on the slate, not in particular order here. Clippers at the Bulls. Clippers at the Bulls, man. Total on this game right now, Chicago -3.5, or spread on this game -3.5. Total on this game is now 223. 223. It's kind of weird here. I was looking at this game and I was looking at the Clippers last game. And then, Corey, I'm just an information junkie, right? And it was that Clippers and Jazz game. Was that more of the Clippers doing their thing, right? Or was that more of the Jazz just letting their team down? Something I didn't realize, Utah Jazz let the Clippers score 70 points in the second half. 70 points, bro. Right? And then comments came out about Donovan Mitchell saying what he said, shit like that. I'm telling you right now, the Bulls don't play good against really good teams, those top three teams, right? I think he has a field day, and he meaning the Chicago Bull himself. The Bulls, they have a field day against these lower tier teams. Clippers are in the 8th spot. Looking at the standings right now, I don't think you're going to see much movement, right, between the 8th and the 7th, right? I don't think they're going to catch Minnesota. I don't. So with the rest, right now, Chicago Bulls are looking at their injuries. Yeah. You got Zach LaVine, who's probable, right? You got still Lonzo, who's not going to play at all. I just feel like this is a bull spot. I really do. I feel like this number is low enough. I feel like right now the Bulls are in a position. They just came off of a win, off of a back-to-back against Washington. You give them a day off or so. Now they're back at it at home. They already played last year in November, early in the year. Chicago got them by 10. Now, mind you, it's a completely different teams on both ends. I like the Bulls here. I really do. I think the Bulls can get it done again. The Clippers are a gritty, grimy team, but is that more of the Clippers just surging in the second half, or the Jazz just really, really tanking? I don't know. I would lean more toward the Jazz tanking. So I do think the Bulls can get it done against the Clippers. Really good matchups to me. So this should be a close game. I think it'll be a blowout, but I think the Bulls can pull away at the end. Who do you like here?
Waiting here what Lou had to say about his rotations today. If he's going to run Paul 30 plus minutes and try and get the starters, a flow with him. I think the Clippers are the better team with Paul. I mean with George. Sorry.
You're right, Paul George.
Yeah. So yeah, I think Clippers get this one done if they play their guys. Chicago's 6 in their last 10. Yeah, they beat Washington. They had to get the Knicks, and they're not playing good basketball right now. And it's usually the top tier teams that they drop off. But do you think you got Paul George? If Blue wants to get a rhythm with his starters and he's going to play those guys 30 minutes again, then we see the Clippers win. It comes out with some minute restrictions for some guys. Then I think the Bulls will probably pull away late. But I'm going to wait on the news. Like I said, if the Clippers are a full go here, I think they get it done. I think the bet though is they got Paul George will set it to at -112.
Okay,
like 5 or 6 last game. He shouldn't have issue with these guards for the Bulls though.
Yeah, I hear you, man. I think this is a close game. I just think the Bulls are still the better team, right? So I mean, Clippers were losing with Paul George put up almost a 40 burger, right? And with the Clippers, they were down by like 27 points. Down by 27. So Locke Bresner is saying Clippers first half. I don't know. That's kind of weird. But the Bulls do tend to pull away from games late, so that could be a look there. So for right now, no play for me as well, although I do lean Bulls. Next game on the slate, I don't care. I really don't care. Lakers at the Jazz. Lakers plus 12.5. Right now, they're plus 13. Total on this game right now is 226. I don't care. CDH is saying backwood this shit. Yeah, listen, I don't give a fucking shit about this game. Corey, who do you like here?
Come on, man. How you make money right now? You bet against the Lakers. I mean, but if you're not about your money, you can sit here, you can face game all you want. Look, Utah home is a different animal than Utah on the road. So I think the spread is wide, though. I'll probably be giving first half. I think Utah's -8 first half. That might be up here. LeBron again. I think they got one more game before they get AD back. So they're talking. I think he's going to sit here. They'll have him back next game. LeBron already went home from this road trip to rehab. So without those guys, look, Westbrook's gonna have a good game. Malik Monk shot lights out. They still got last game. For me, it's Utah probably first half. I think 13 a little excessive for a Utah team that's on a skid of their own. But yeah, we're Utah first half here.
Yeah, I'm straight on this game, man. You can go on to the next one. I can give two. Damn guy on couch. Last game, man, which is actually the first game on the slate. Philly 76ers at Detroit Pistons. The line on this game right now is sitting at Detroit plus 10.5. Total on this game is 223.5. Man, this is a game where I think Philly should just really get up for. Don't be afraid of the line here. Even though they've been covering shit. Detroit has been covering shit. I just wouldn't be afraid of the line. I wouldn't. Now, everyone's talking about how washed Harden is, right? Everyone's talking about how he pretty much has on like one move and a step back three or, the iso ball that he plays. But Philly's fully healthy. Fully healthy. I just don't see how Philly should let anything go against Detroit. They've already beat Detroit by 11 on November. but these are all beginning of the year, right? Detroit is still terrible of a team. They just don't cover spreads. They don't cover spreads. They've covered them as of late, but they're going to lose. The problem that I have with this game is that I misspoke. They do cover spreads. Not that they don't cover spreads. They do cover spreads, right? And the problem that I have with this game is that it seems like as of late, now Brooklyn, they brought it to them, right? They lost, but that was a 14-point spread. They lost by 7, right? It seems as if they've been playing some bad teams down, as of lately. New York Knicks, they're good. That's fine. They cover that spread. They lost to Washington, right? They lost to Atlanta, right? They covered that spread. They lost to Portland. They lost to Cleveland. They cover that spread. They lost to Orlando or beat Orlando, cover that spread. Or they beat Atlanta and Orlando. So the only 2 games that they've won in the last 10 is Atlanta and Orlando. 2 wins, right? Spread-wise, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 wins ATS. 7. So the thing is are we looking at Philly being another team that's going to allow them to, basically cover the spread? I'm kind of washed here because I believe that this number is low enough for Philly to be able to win and cover the spread, right? It's not a 14. It's not a 12. We're talking about single digits still. Single digits. So I'm kind of torn between this game. I lean Philly, and if you know to take Philly, looking at their first quarter bets, they are like in the top 5, right? So I just don't know where to go with this game. This one kind of baffles me here. At home, they suck first quarter ATS. Away, they're good, right? First half ATS. At home, Philly is 500. Away, they're over 500. So am I going to take a stab and just look at Philly first half, first quarter? I'm going to look at Philly first half. I mean, they are 8-2 in the last 10. But, it's these kind of games scare me a little bit, but I do like Philly, and I think they can win by a lot of points, right? So I'm going to lean Philly first half here. I think that's a good advantage that you have. But as far as the game itself, man, I don't play very many Detroit games, even though if you were playing Detroit recently before this last body of their last 10, they've been making you money. So I just don't know when to step on them, when to not step on them. But in this case here, Philly 76ers first half. I like it. Corey, who do you like?
Yeah, I like Philly first half. I think it's -5.5 right now. I think that's a good look. Philly, this one scares me for 2 reasons. Is one, Philly just plays down to their competition on a regular basis. They get in so many games, and you're like, oh man, Philly should win this one by 30, and all of it's like a 2-point game going to the fourth quarter or something.
Mm-hmm.
They just, I'm going to blame it on their coach. They got a bad coach.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's one of those games. Also, Detroit, they're fighting. I don't know why, but they're fighting. Yeah, Philly had that 5-point game with the Lakers. They didn't end up covering. They go and they blow out the Clippers. Philly should win this game. You can't bet Detroit here.
Mm-hmm.
Philly should let's say they should cover easy. I don't know if they do it. So I'm going to go for first half. I think it's a lock. Especially after how they lost this game, you got to feel. Yeah, you gotta feel like it's done, man. So yeah, Philly's a good strong lean here, but I'm definitely going to be jumping on this first half. I might actually put that in right now.
Yeah, I was looking at that. It's 5.5 right now. 5.5.
Yeah.
All right, man. So we both are in agreement that Philly first half is the look. I like that. I do like it. I'm going to probably wait, but I think being that the line right now is, minus 10.5, it's moved up a whole point. You might, if you're going to like Philly, probably want to jump on it now or just wait until you get maybe the line gets probably bet down a little. So we'll see. Saying Jameson going hard in the paint. Guy on couch must hear Jameson. He's just snoring. Yeah, that's what he does. That's what he does. Last game on the slate, not the last game of the day, but last game that we're going to talk about. Cleveland Cavaliers at Atlanta Hawks. Atlanta minus 5.5. Minus 5.5. Open up at minus 5. Total on this game right now is at 222. Open up at 220.5. I'm telling you right now, man, I think this is an Atlanta spot. I really do. I really, really do. I think Atlanta's in a good position here to really get him, especially if you're not going to have Mobley or Jared Allen again, right? So, yeah, Mobley is out Thursday already because of ankle, right? You're just losing spots. You're losing spots for your players to play. So this is a good position for Atlanta to be in. I do like Atlanta here. I think they can get it done and get it done a little easier. It's just one of these games, man, where you have Atlanta at home. Looking at the standings right now, I mean, Atlanta's in a 10th spot, right? You don't want them, losing games. They can't afford to lose any games right now. So if I'm going to take a side, I like Atlanta. 5 points does seem like a lot. But Cleveland, man, it's just they're not that Cleveland that was that team in the beginning of the year. You've been decimated by injuries, but I just like Atlanta. I think Atlanta is going to be in a better position to win this game. If you're going to take Cleveland, maybe look at them first quarter, right? CDH is saying the game is so weird, both teams on back-to-back because this is a makeup game. Cavs stink as of lately. Atlanta only has beat bad teams lately. That part right there. So I think this is a game that Atlanta can get up for. However, I'm not touching this game. I'm not going to touch this game at all. I don't think that I have an advantage unless I look at maybe a first half and dig deeper and look at some points. But yeah, I think Atlanta should come up and win this game. I'm probably, the degenerate side of me is probably going to maybe bet this game, but I just feel like I have an advantage with either a quarter or half. So, Corey, who do you like here?
I like Atlanta. I like Atlanta a lot. Actually, I think I'm going to end up betting this one. I want to see the injury reports. I want to make sure nobody sits back to back. But Cleveland's in trouble. No Mobley, no Allen, and they have 4 games, 5 nights here, starting with yesterday. So, it's just a tough go for man. Their size was their advantage, and Garland kind of laid off of that for a while. But you don't even have the advantage here over like Capella and guys. So Atlanta is a different animal too, man. They shoot better. Team shoots better. I would be laddering, threes tonight. He might go off here. But yeah, I'm on Atlanta. As long as the injury reports are, I'm going to be betting them.
Yeah.
I think Cleveland's in real trouble. They're going to lose all 4 of these they have here in these 5 nights
and get knocked out, huh?
I mean, they're going to hold on to the 9 or 10 maybe, but this Cleveland team in real trouble.
Crazy. All right, man. Let's get into our leans for the day.
Hey, yo, I woke up, I'm not dead. Smoked up, got out of bed. Gotta see the green, otherwise I see a lot of red. Watching what I say around some of y'all.
Yeah, man. The light leans or the regular leans I'm looking at right now is going to be Chicago, possibly Atlanta, and then Philly first half. What about you, sir? What do you got?
Leans right now. Let's take a look here. Yeah, I got to lean on you first half, and a lean on Atlanta full game. That's it right now.
Okay. Atlanta, and then you saying full game for Atlanta?
Full game for Atlanta.
Okay. Yeah.
First half for Utah.
I gotta look at the numbers on that. Yeah, I don't know. All right, let's get into our official plays.
Hey, yo, I woke up, I'm not dead. Smoked up, got out of bed. Gotta see the green, otherwise I see a lot of red. Watching what I say around some of y'all.
Right now, I have nothing official. Nothing official at all, bro. Nothing. I just got to see what's going on with Brooklyn. Also, I might get to that game, but nothing official. Anything official for you?
Yeah, I just locked in that Philly first half. And it so far.
James is cutting up, man. This dog, I'm telling you, bro. This has been a show today for it. This feels like this should have been a weekend show. This feels like this should have been a show for Friday. All right, nothing locked in, man. Make sure you follow us. This has been Getting in the Green with Perfect Strangers. All of our information is down below. You can follow us onto the Twitter sphere. As Corey, he's still doing good on Twitter, huh?
Yeah, we're rolling, man. We're on there.
I can't today, man. I can't today. That's a wrap, man. We will see y'all all tomorrow as we have a pretty different slate. I believe we've got 2, 4. Yeah, it's a large slate tomorrow, man. Let's get at it. Y'all be easy. We'll see you on the next day.